Hey guys, my name's Chase, and for this assignment, I decided to research Egypt as my country. Now, you're probably wondering the same thing that I was wondering when I first picked Egypt. Why would drugs be such a big issue for this country? And honestly, it's pretty much strictly because of its positioning in Africa and in the world in general. I have a map pulled up, so I'll be able to show you guys in a minute what I'm talking about. But Egypt is on the border of two separate continents. So you have Africa and then Europe right above that. And it kind of becomes a prime hub for intercontinental drug smuggling. Some of the biggest drugs, and basically any drug you can think of, go right through Egypt. Like I said, I'll show you guys in a minute. But Egypt is known for being a big cultivator of cannabis, opiate type drugs. They are also very big into amphetamine type stimulants, heroin, cocaine, basically any drug you can think of, as I've said earlier. A lot of their citizens and the residents of Egypt, they have a very hard time of not getting hooked on these drugs simply because it's so easy to get your hands on them. I think every year, I did a little bit of research, I'm trying to remember. Every year they spend about $2.9 to $3 billion on drugs, which is crazy. It's a lot. They have around 39 million citizens in their country, and a lot of them have a huge drug problem. Let me go ahead and show you guys the map. I don't think I can flip my camera around, so I'll just do this. Let's see. Okay, so this is Egypt right here. Right above this you have Europe, and then obviously below is all Africa. So here you have the Mediterranean Sea, and then this is the Red Sea right here. But this little sliver of water right here is known as the Suez Canal. And there are tons of ports that run up this and then all the way up through the Mediterranean, which make it very easy for them to transport drugs between Europe to Africa, vice versa, up through Africa to Europe. And not a lot of, what would you call it, like restriction is placed on these ports. I think they're trying to fix that issue, obviously, but it can be very tough, especially when you have a lot of illegal activity going on there. So like I said earlier, tons of opiates, tons of cannabis, tons of heroin, cocaine, basically any drug you can think of. It all goes through Egypt, and the residents get their hands on it pretty easily. One interesting fact that I did notice when I was researching was that cannabis, I think, is the biggest drug of abuse in Egypt, and they have a slang term for it. It's called bango. So it's kind of interesting. I thought you guys would find that interesting as well. I'm excited to hear about your guys' countries. I hope you guys at least somewhat interested, or at least as interested as I am in this kind of stuff. I had no idea when I was starting this that Egypt would actually be such a huge country for drug abuse. So hopefully you guys find it interesting. Have a good one.